noticed that your staunchest critics are always the ones that don't have YouTube videos? I always find that interesting. I mean, if you don't like a video, why do you watch the video? I mean, or even take the time out of your day to leave a comment that you didn't like the video or something on the video or whatever. I'm working on getting a thicker skin and realizing that it's these people that have the problem, not me, but I don't get that. You upload videos, put yourself out there, and let other people comment on you and see how you like it. Nobody has to watch these videos. If you don't like what I have to say, if you don't like how I say it, don't watch. I don't understand mean people, I guess. Anyways, how are you guys doing today? It is, I have no idea what day, Thursday. Not that this video will go up on a Thursday, but it's a Thursday. And I got Happy Mail from Peachy Cheap. I don't know why I ordered these, and I rarely order anything that says Prima because it's overpriced stuff. But they were so pretty. Look at the wood buttons. And the 6,000 buttons that I have, I didn't have these. So I bought them. But look at the packaging. Holy packaging for wood buttons. At least this one's in not quite plastic, that much plastic. But why? It's so bad. Just so bad. Anyways, I don't know what we're going to use these on, but I just loved them. And so I late night ordered them. Peachy Cheap is my devil, I'll tell you what, because I have an alarm set for when it posts. I'm not so positive it's peachy or cheap, but yeah, sucked in all the time. All right. Now that we got the drama out of the way and the shopping out of the way, let's get on to what the video is about. I am going to do, well, I don't know if I'm going to do all of them. I'm not really a junk journaler. I love watching junk journal stuff, but I'm not really a junk journaler in per se, or want to really even get into it that I know of right now. But I did like the idea of her Roxy's weekly challenges. At least the first one, which was book tag pages, book page tags. And so I thought I would make some of those. And she used a timer for 45 minutes and all this stuff. And I'm not going to do that. My videos aren't usually more than that anyway. So, and I did do some prep work, so this wouldn't be super duper long. But yeah, so I have been, as you probably saw in my other videos, I have been a coffee dyeing fool, and this is what these pages look like original. This is what they look like after I coffee dyed them. And I am going to make one tag from scratch, and the rest I have already made the bases, because I did the sewing. I don't know, everybody was like, oh, I'll do the sewing afterwards, and I guess I'm not doing it right because I did mine first. But anyways, all right, hold on, got my glue. What I'm gonna do is, I wanted to make them thick, but I wanted to just use the book pages. So I've already glued 2 together, and then I want to glue the coffee one to it, and then I'm going to sew around it. But what I have found from watching quilters videos is that if you take your glue stick and you put it on your whatever it is in the middle, because I'm going to sew around, so I'm just putting a little bit on the middle, and you put your, what they would do is fabric, but we're going to do paper, which, you know, same and you glue, baste it down, okay? And then I have some plain coffee dyed paper that I'm going to use for the back of it. And so I'm just going to put some back here. And what they do, from what I've watched on the videos, I don't quilt. I just like to watch it because they talk for an hour. And so it gives me background noise in the house. Is once they've basted it down, they then take it and they iron it so that it dries the glue so it's not sticky anymore and they can sew, which I thought was just brilliant. And I thought, well, why can't I do that with paper? And so I've been doing that with paper, and it works absolutely great. It dries the glue. Helps if I turn my heat up. It dries the glue, English words, really fast. And it flattens out any of your wrinkles and that kind of stuff. So it makes it easier to work on. And I found that my glue sticks better longer. Does that make sense? Like some of the pages I did with the Yoo-Hoo glue in my books and stuff, they kind of popped apart. And I think it's because they aren't getting dried well, because I love Yoo-Hoo glue and it works really, really good. But I don't know. But anyway, so that's my tip. And then it's dry and you just let it cool. I'm gonna put it on the table to cool. And then now it's dry and flat, and it won't gum up your needle when you sew. At least it hasn't for me. Anyways, that's my tip on that. And so let me get the iron out of the way. I wanted to show you that. All right, what did I do with my Big Shot? Actually, I don't remember what this is called. My sticker's gone. Does it say on this side? Oh, Big Kick is what the old ones are called. Old. Yep. I want one of the teal ones, but I just can't buy it yet because this one just hasn't died. So it's like, come on, break, you can do it. So this is a Tim Holtz Alterations tag and book plates is what the name of it is. And that's what I'm going to use for my tags. A lot of people just made their tags, which is awesome, but I'm trying to use what I've got. Hold on, I forgot I got to cut this off. I'm trying to use my tools and stuff that I've got, and so I want to use my dies and things. But you know, don't follow mine as a tutorial. Follow the pros. Roxy has a whole video on doing stuff, and there's like, you know, if you go to the hashtag Roxy's weekly challenge, there's a bazillion people doing it. So they yeah.
It's 10:15.
Give it one more little pressy press there. But yeah, so there's a bazillion of better examples on tutorials on how to make tags and all that kind of stuff out there. So, all right. So what I did with the other ones, and I'll show you just one here, is I already sewed around it. And so I'm going to just do that with this one also. And I mean, I recognize it'll put it over the stitches, but I kind of, I don't know on this one, because this is my biggest. Maybe we'll do this one different, because the other ones all fit, the images I want to use all fit in the sewing except for this one. And so maybe I will do this one separately. I got a lot of these images off of Graphic Fairy. I don't know her entire, I'll put the link down below. Graphic Fairy, everybody practically knows her anyways, or knows of them. Can you tell that a bad comment threw me off my day today? But I think that I will do that. Yeah, I think it'll do that. Okay, what I did was I printed off, because Roxy said to use vellum, so I printed off images onto vellum, and I will put the link to the vellum that I use down below. It's a Strathmore vellum. I don't know what the different kinds are. It's just the one I found on Amazon, and so I really like it. It works really well. And then I put the images down on the sticky tape and cut them out so that they would be adhered, because vellum is incredibly difficult to make stick to anything. Oh, the other thing I did was I wasn't sure if I was going to use splattering or watercoloring or anything. I sprayed the sheet of vellum after I printed it with Krylon matte finish spray, so that if I did want it doesn't make it waterproof, but what it does is it resists water when it gets splashed onto it or anything like that. So because these are printed images, they'll bleed really, really badly, at least with my Canon printed ones. So I wanted it to be a little more non-bleedy. As far as I know, these book pages don't have anything bad on them. It was a story about a guy who climbed a mountain and to find his grandfather, and found himself, got married, that kind of stuff. It's, as far as I know, there's nothing. Because apparently, even though we're all grown adults, bad words make people cringe and cry, and the idea that there's sex out there, or I don't know, whatever. I guess, wow, people are so perfect. But anyways, so my thought is that I'm going to use this stamp set, and I don't know whose it is. I don't keep the paperwork. And I'm going to use this, and I want to make them really simple, and which I'm explaining really badly, and I should have just, anyways. All right, the question is, do I want to use black ink or dark brown ink? I think black, because that would make it pop off, and it would be like this, right? Okay, so I'm thinking to do Believe across the top, because it'll just fit like that and like that. And then it says, believe you can, and you're halfway there. Believe in your dreams. Believe in the kindness of others. Believe all things are possible. Well, since I'm not doing the kindness thing today, although you guys are awesome, don't get me wrong, I appreciate everybody. This woman just ripped me in half about everything, and it was like, oh my God, you spent your entire day watching my video so that you could then spend your entire day responding to it. And the worst part that pisses me off is it bugs me. So now I feel like I have to watch everything that I say and don't talk about anything, and watch your language. It feels like my mother left a video, a response. It was like, and okay, so we got to figure this out. I think black. Nope, I'm making an executive decision. Brown it is. But let's do. Hold on. Because again, I'm not sure if I'm going to. What color does this stamp? I need a piece of paper. And a stamping block. Why am I not prepared? Actually, I should use my stamping platform. But for now, I'm just, well, no. Be an adult. Okay, scooch over. I don't know, maybe this will be longer. I don't know. There's critics for that too. Your videos are too long, your videos are too short. You should tell what you're doing. You give too much detail. You get it. Then you go to their sites and they have no videos. And you're like, oh, I see. You can give advice, but you can't put yourself out there. That's nice. You rock that, lady. No, it needs to be black. Huh. Okay, let's try the black and let's see what we think. It's like trying on clothes. No, I hate trying on clothes. Girly girl, I am not. That's my cleaning. Okay, ready? Let's try the black. Gosh, it's hard. I don't know. Decisions. Okay, we're going to use the black. And a towel. I need a towel. Okay. But my thread is brown, which I don't think that matters. And I'm going to edge it in brown, and I don't think that matters either. So let's see what we got here. So what challenges are you guys doing? I think instead of saying I'm going to do a whole bunch of challenges, I'm definitely going to try to do all the 52 tags handmade challenge. What if I do this? this, and then in this spot right here, I could put in your dreams. What do you think? Yep, I like that. Okay, let's do that. I think the first one's always the hardest, don't you agree? It's like, oh, is it right? Is it wrong? Like, you know, it was scrap paper anyways in a Dollar Tree book paper, and so it's not like it's the Holy Grail or something. And if we mess it up, we can't make 1,000 more. But yeah, what challenges are you doing? Yeah, I like that. And I'm only going to do one stamping of it because that way it won't be so harsh or stark, I guess. At least on this one. I have some silhouettes coming that we're going to stamp that I will do probably maybe a little darker, but okay, so that's that one. Something like that. And then it needs something here. All right, so let's see if my brilliant idea of hooking it to tape was a good idea or if that was a huge mistake. All right. Oh, good, and you can still see the words through it. I was a little worried that tape was so thick. And then I was going to cut it off, but I think I'm just going to fold over most of it. Onto the back. I just wanted them simple because I don't really know what I'm going to do with this stuff. So, yeah. And then we could put something down there, but I think I'm just going to sew around it, and then that will leave it for whatever I go to use it for. I can always add something there. Okay, cover the ink up. I'm going to sew. It's right here, so it's going to make it wiggle. But I'm trying to learn how to use my sewing machine. It's not working. I'm sort of figuring it out.
It's 10:30.
It's 10:30. So we'll try what? Nah, just straight stitch. Every time I try to get creative, it makes a mess. Turning the corners where it's hard. Okay. All right, so then there's that. As I go, I do have these extra, I could put that down there like that, but we'll think on that and see how it goes. But for now, that's done. And then I have some of my coffee dyed seam binding that I'm gonna put at the top of all these. So, oh wait, no, I got one more. I gotta edge it, and I gotta, ooh, almost forgot what I was doing. Okay. I honestly had this all figured out, and then I just didn't. I got sidetracked this morning. All right. Oh, I need a new sponge for walnut stain. And so we're gonna use, I have, I want to put on the little washers. They're not washers. I don't know what they're called. Whatever these things are called. Reinforcers, right? Because I just think that's a nice finishing touch, don't you? But if you're doing the Roxy's weekly challenge, chime in the comments and say I am, so that I can come find you and we can cheer each other on. I think that's been what I have enjoyed most about doing the 52 tags handmade. I have met so many new people, and I have just, it has been awesome. So many people are like, I'm brand new too, you know, and that kind of stuff. So you feel like you're not the only newbie trying to figure it out, you know, and that's fun. There, I like that. See, what do you think? I don't think you have to reinforce the back, but I think it looks finished that way. And then we're going to edge the edges, distress the edges just a little bit, just to make them frame a little better. And down the road, when I go to use these tags, I can just round the corners if I want, or whatever, add a little more distressing if I depending on the, you know, whatever project they end up in. It's funny how we worry about what people think that are watching us. It's like, should I distress? A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people like it. And we get so worried about it, and then we lose, you know, don't, just be who you are. People are not gonna like it. Just assume that. But it's hard. I know, it's really hard. And in general, though, I have a 99% love y'all and you love me kind of relationship with YouTube. But boy, those 1%ers, right? They can suck the wind right out of you. There. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about filling that bottom piece. I can fill it later if I want to. There. What do you think? All right, one down. I set up a total of 6. So we're gonna go through hopefully those a little quicker. Okay, so like I said, these are sewn on already, and I have the butterflies and the stamps picked out because all I want to do is stamp and add the butterflies, and then depending on how long it's been, I can always go back and add like word stickers and stuff like that. I think that would be fun, but for now I'm not going to worry about it and just kind of get through this. But I'm kind of winging it. I'm not a free former very much. It's not negative. I'm not jegging on myself. People are like, don't be so hard on yourself. I'm not. I just, if I don't recognize what's bothering me or where I feel my shortcomings are, I can't fix them. And so I'm not being hard on myself. I'm just being honest in what I feel about it right now. So I thank you, but yeah, so just because I say I'm not really good at something doesn't mean that I'm quitting. It just means I'm not really good at something, and I'm going to work to be better. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And see, there's a butterfly there, but I wanted to replace it with this one, like that. And then, so let's do that, and then I'll come back and do more stamping. Hold on, I gotta clean. VersaFine is probably the only ink I clean off, because although it will dry and then it won't, it won't spread to anything else, but it's a goober. But yeah, I don't know where the stamps come from, and it doesn't really matter. You should be using your own, and I try to link down below what I can remember, but a lot of these stamps I've had for 100 years, and I don't know where they came from. Come on. There we go. Alright, so let's see if my plan, and see, it kind of makes it look like there's wings underneath. See? Probably can't see. Oh, no. See, there's like wings underneath now. Anyways, that was my idea. And yeah, I probably should have sewn later, but I kind of like the idea of it just being a background. So, and I should have edged that, but that's okay. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Right? Isn't that how it goes? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I don't know. Let's see. I was going to put that there. Yeah, let's do it. What the heck? More is more, right? Like that. Okay, where's mine? lid here. I don't know how I can have a 5-foot by 5-foot table and have no room. See, when I don't talk about my normal stuff, I don't have anything to talk about. And this is not exactly walk you through it stuff. So I'm going to leave that because that could be something. Or I could put what if I just put a little tiny butterfly right in that corner, like this little itty bitty tiny one, just to kind of bring it down with this font stamp. Okay, hold on, we're gonna do that. Decision made. See, this is kind of what I'm trying to get better at, is just, nope, not the words, just the butterfly. There's no reason for this. I'm sure there's stamping rules, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to keep it simple. And that's difficult for me because I'm a more is more person. Yeah. We're going to just leave that because I can always come back later and do more. I don't think these were like finish tags. They were just like it's to just get stuff done, I think. I don't know. See, this is what happens when you skim watch. I didn't pay attention, so I'm bad. All right, so there's that one, and then where's my little, I should have prepped these ahead, I'm sorry. When I get done here, I gotta go water plants. My sage and my rosemary are like, we're parched, mama, parched. And if you grow nothing in your house, grow herbs. First of all, they're really cheap and easy to grow if you grow them yourself. If you buy them in the store, fresh herbs can get really expensive. But they're super simple to grow at home. So you should grow your own. I mean, windowsill, pot, water.
It's 10:45.
It's 10:45. But I have all the basics growing in big pots because I have space. But if you don't have space, you don't have to grow big pots. They don't need space. But that way you can use them all the time, and they love to be snipped. So the more you cut off of them, the more they grow. The little weeds. Yeah, and then you get fresh herbs in all of your meals, so your salads and stuff, and And if you want an easy thing, cheap, easy thing to get into to adding more greens to your diet, grow microgreens. They are also really easy to grow, and you can do it on your windowsill, and it doesn't have to be, oh, don't do that, sorry. It doesn't have to be, you know, an elaborate setup. If you have space for a single fluorescent light or LED light, that would expand your growing, and they're cheap. They're not expensive. It's not expensive. People are always like, oh, I can't afford any of that, but you know, they're cheap Lowe's fluorescent lights. But yeah, okay, so there's that one, and then we're gonna put a little bit of something at the top. And then there's that one. Okay, that's two. That's two. All right. Okay, so I took a little bit of time to go through and get them a little further prepped so that we could speed through the end of this, because it's getting a little long. But I mean, I would just hang out and keep going, but I don't know if anybody wants to watch a super long video, but okay, so I have this butterfly that I want to put there, but I have this silhouette stamp that I want to put first. But what I think I'm gonna do, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go, I'll stamp right off the thing. Just like that. But yeah, so I went through and I got some prep work done so that you guys wouldn't have to sit through all that, and hopefully I can whip these last ones out. And I was just gonna say, okay, and then you can see what I finished at the end in the pictures, but I figured that I would just do the rest of them, and if you were looking to hang out, you'll hang out, and if not, you can skip to the end and see what they all look like. Or you saw them when you saw the thumbnail, because they'll be in there too. So you do you, because I'm sure it'll be different than me. Or not. All right, so that's that one. Put that back so I don't lose all the clear plastic stuff. Because what happens is I lose all the clear plastic stuff, and then I'm like, where did that cover sheet go? Yeah, we're doing simple, people. We're doing simple, because I tend to overthink things, and before I know it, I have put way too much time and effort into something that is just silly. Just get it done. You can always go back and add stuff some other day. And then I found a Tim Holtz word quote sticker that I'm going to put at the bottom that says, "See possibility everywhere." And we're going to add a little shush here and there, and a little bit of this. I look forward to seeing what everybody's tags look like if you're doing it. Even if you're not doing it, just leave below that, hey, I post videos too, because I'm always looking for new things to watch. YouTube is my TV. It's also my background noise in the house. I usually have something going at all times. But there's that one. And I could have left this stuff off, I guess. We'll see. Maybe I won't put it on the other three, and that way I can change it out if I want. All right, so that one is done. Moving on. Here is the next one that we're going to do. And again, I found these on the internet. I don't know. I'm not going to link to where, because they probably weren't like free use ones or whatever, but I'm not selling this. I'm using it for me. So I'm not going to worry about it. What I want to do is I want to have it so that this is coming out of the butterfly. So it would be something like that. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so I keep moving it down, but the end of my desk is like, it doesn't want to rotate that way. Oh well, that's the best I can do. Okay, so try to center that, make sure my butterfly is going to fit. But yeah, that's the nice thing about not selling stuff, is you can just you do you. But if you're gonna sell it, you do need to have rights and copyright and all of that kind of stuff. Don't you know. But I just make stuff for me or to give away. In general, I just make it for me though. Postage is ugly. Yeah. Okay, so I want this to go there. This one I'm probably going to come back and watercolor a bit or do some colored pencil. I thought it would be fun to match the flowers to the butterfly. I also think, hold on. Add a little black around the edges. Let me get the sticker back off. This has worked pretty good, this double sticker. She be sticky. But yeah, I'm having fun with the challenges because it makes it so I don't have to think on my own. And if you follow me on Facebook, you saw that I got stuck. I finished a big project, and even though I have a list of things that I wanted to do, I just couldn't get I couldn't get over the get started hump. And So yeah, I like that. And then I could just fill in the flowers with some more watercolor or colored pencil, or, you know, stuff like that. If I felt down the road it needed more color. And you will find out if I decided that in the final pictures, because I will do it before I post pictures, but I'm not going to do it now. So, all right, so there's that one. And it does come with this small I have to move it, sorry. Okay, I like that too. So let's do that too. This little quote. And put it right there. But my next big project after this, so I'm going to get this done. And I'm trying to kind of spread things out a bit so it's not so, you know, boring, I guess, in videos. But some of them I'm trying to fit in so that they're not obsolete, like the challenge videos and stuff and the fauxbonichi ones. But yeah, it says, what does it say? Happiness radiates like the fragrance from a flower. I like that. But it's so quiet in here. Okay, so that's that. Where's my envelope? See, this is what happens when you have, oh, it's right in front of my face. But I see a lot of stuff that I could do, more stuff I could do to these tags, which is kind of fun. So depending on what I decide to do with them down the road, that'll be kind of fun. Like little snippets of paper or different colors of ribbons and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, so there's that one. Next one. Is this one. I have 2 to go on it, and what I thought was is I'm going to do them like this and this maybe, or something, and then I have these that I thought I would use on here. So, oh, the wind, you guys. Record-breaking wind. That's what we've been having. I mean, it's been nuts. We, you know, get wind once in a while, but it's been, I mean, trees down. It'll pick up entire dumpsters kind of wind. It's just, wow, you know? Okay, so let's do, and these don't stick very well, and they are, I don't even know where I got them, and I've had them forever, and they are just crappy little stamps, but I really just like the patterns a lot. And they stain really bad, and yeah, so there's that. I doubt I'm going to be able to do them both. I don't think it'll stick. It might, but I don't think, well, no, it might stick. All right, so let's try it. Because nothing can go wrong, but yeah, the wind has been, whew. Lots of trees down, lots of damage. Luckily not at our house, but I have a huge tree that leans over my back section of the house, and so I'm trying not to freak out about it. And it's an old tree, and it's not in the greatest of shape. And so I'm like, please don't come down on the house. Oh yeah, that worked. That was what I wanted. Yeah, because see, and then you have, yeah, I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it like that. This is kind of fun. I could just sit here and do this. This is kind of what I wanted to do on the live. Like, we just grab our projects and do it. And I'm really scared to do the live. I really want to do the live. Actually, I really wish somebody else would do the live so I could just hang out. But I can't seem to find, I found scrapbooking ones and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, we could just hang together. But I'm kind of intimidated. I need to just turn it on, and if somebody's there, say hi. Right? Okay, so let's keep on moving. Keep on moving. Get in there. Oh my gosh. They just don't, they're just, oh, they're such bad stamps, but they're such a nice silhouette. What happened here? Okay, so let's get this glued down. But yeah, projects. So the next one I'm going to do, I've got to finish, I finished, well, you haven't seen it yet, but I finished the mini file folder holder thing, and you'll see that after this. And I am working on a My Porch Prints faded missive journal, and I'm going to ask for help on that one because I don't know what to do for the cover on it. I figured out pretty much the pages and that kind of thing, but I'm kind of stumped on the cover, so I'll let you guys see what I'm doing, and then you can yeah, something simple. And then there's room for a quote if I want it. Want it there, like a word or something. Do we want a word? Oh, wait, I like this one. Advice to myself. Just breathe. Yeah, okay, so there's that one. Oh, last one. See? Okay. And this one, I am going to do a little bit more stamping on it because I'm trying to expand my stamping. All right, so I have this one, and my thought was to do stamp a word. All right, I kind of like, well, I wanted to do courage, but it won't fit. I think I'm just going to do joy. J-O-Y. Because that's generic enough to be used on anything. Because we all should be finding our joy, right? And then I have these dandelion stamps. Oh, stuck. Like that. Yeah, and then I can do J, wait, what's up? O, Y. Something like that. Yeah, okay, let decision made. Don't think too long. Just do it. Just do it. Lid. Okay. Ding, ink, ink, ink. Okay, best purchase ever for stamping. I am loving this stamping pad. I will put the link down below. It's just a cheap one. I paid 25 something for it. Yes, I got it on Amazon. I will say it is not a knockoff of the Misty or the Tim Holtz platform or anything like that, because it doesn't work like those. I mean, first of all, the lid comes off and it's not shaped the same or anything. I think this is just a brilliant design. I love that the lid comes off. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. Joshua told me that I shouldn't let people get me down, because in the end he loved me and the rest of it didn't matter. Out of the mouths of babes. Says, don't let them steal your joy, Mom. That's probably why joy is stuck in my head. Yeah, I raised him wrong too. Just ask anybody. And if that's how it is to be wrong, I don't want him to be right. He has the biggest heart of anybody I know. He does not have a mean bone in his body. He's so polar opposite of my personality. The little cutie patootie. Actually, he's not little anymore. He's older. But there always are little boys and little girls, right? All right, so what I'm gonna do is I wanna do, they also have these, the dandelion blowing part. And I thought that would be, how do I want it to go? Something like, make a decision. Make a decision. That's where it's going. Right or wrong. Oh, that didn't stamp good. Oh well, I don't care. Letting it go. Yeah, that didn't stamp good at all. That's a bummer, huh? Okay, how am I going to fix that? Or do I even want to bother? Don't even bother. Just... Ooh. Oh, well, there had to be one that was like, that was a fail, right? Because I can't put this... Well, I could cover it up, but I think they're going to show through. But then I need something there. That's okay, I can do that. I have this little... This one. That could go there. Okay. There had to be one, right? I should have just left it. It's okay. Actually, I just need something here, don't I? There's these birds. No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know what to do with it. What if I did, oops. Yeah, just some coming out the top, you know, like. Right? Yeah, let's do that. That's better. It was intentional, see? Intentional. All right. That is the last one. And I'm going to go take a picture of them, and I'll get this video edited. You will see the end picture coming up here pretty soon. Get my mess cleaned up and get my next project dug out. But I think that went pretty good. I mean, it's a little long, but whatever. Okay, so ta-da! All right, I'm gonna go take my picture and stuff, and then I can get this posted. And yeah, thanks for being here, you guys. Thanks for all the positive comments and the support and the feedback. And FYI, I don't mind criticism. What I don't like is mean criticism. Like, if I can't fix it, there's no point in telling me that. If it's already in a video that's uploaded, it's already there. Don't watch anymore, because I'll probably screw it up in the next one, and you still won't like that either. So I don't subscribe if you want, like if you like, you know, and if you have that urge to dislike, I guess if that makes you feel good, you go for it. But if you have a negative thing to say, I'm just going to ban you and block you, because really, isn't the world crappy enough? Go find something to do. But for all of the positive people out there, I appreciate everything you say to me. I appreciate your support and your cheering me on, and I hope that I provide the same thing for you. And let's make 2021 a positive year. And the easiest way to do that is to put a little effort in just being nice. The old saying is, if do unto others as you'd like done to you. If you wouldn't like that said about you or to you, don't say it to somebody else. It hurts them just as much. So, I'm going to go take my pictures because I'm kind of proud of how they turned out. This one I think needs something more, but I'm not sure. What do you think? Throw your ideas out there at that one right there. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thanks for being here. Bye!